You going brazen.
Do it for the family, do it for the city, do it for the ones that's no longer with me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do it for the family, do it for the city, do it for the ones that's no longer with me. Yeah, I've been grinding.
What's up, fam, and welcome to the Marte Show. Here with some news about Kyrie Irving and his recent player option that he opted into, or he was going to lose $30 million. Now, let's go ahead and start here with the quote in Twitter from Shams about his opt-in. Normal people keep the world going, but those who dare to be different lead us into tomorrow. I've made my decision to opt in. See you in fall 11. Now, the quote is pretty smart, and it comes from The Office, Michael Scott, and that's where Kyrie got it from. He may be trolling, whatever, but I don't think the Nets are buying Kyrie and a possible change to his personality and his drive to compete with the Nets. I think the guy loves the drama. He loves to entertain the media. And if you're focused on basketball, you should be focused on basketball and winning a championship with your fellow star, Kevin Durant. And I know the Nets are seeing this and seeing how it all unfolded because there were reports that Kyrie Irving announced that he was opting into his player option without even letting the Brooklyn Nets know. So the Brooklyn Nets, obviously knew that he could opt in if he chose to, but Kyrie did it with announcing it to the media, which is funny because he hates the media. So he went ahead and did that. Now, throughout the whole process as well, you had the Nets letting Kyrie Irving know that he had his permission to seek a sign and trade deal. So that lets you know the Nets didn't care about any possible tampering. So they neglected the tampering and told Kyrie, find a team. That lets you know the Nets want this guy out. In addition, I heard that Irving showed a willingness to accept an incentive-based deal before a final counter was made to the Nets. A short-term contract extension protecting both sides with a player option, and the Brooklyn Nets declined. That lets you know everything that you need to know about this situation. And everybody that's saying, forget about it. He ain't going anywhere. He isn't going to the Lakers. He's staying with the Nets. I think the Nets want him out based off this information that is being revealed. And he said that he wants to go ahead and fulfill his commitment with the Nets. Let's be honest. It's Kyrie Irving saying these words. This is the same Kyrie Irving that wanted to go ahead and re-sign with the Celtics. And then he decided at the end of the year, F you. This is the same Kyrie that was with a championship contending Cavaliers and decided to request a trade during the offseason when no one was aware of that. And then he decides to contact LeBron during this offseason about a possibility of joining the Lakers and playing together again. This is a guy that said he wasn't going to leave his teammate Kevin Durant. So I think his words hold no value. And that's just to be real. I think the guy is a great talent, a superstar talent. However, in an analogy way, is he worth being your 100th problem, or are you going to stick to your 99 problems? So this isn't over with between Kyrie and the Nets. I believe the Nets will engage in trade talks during this offseason to try to offload Kyrie and possibly try to offload Kevin Durant as well. Kevin Durant is a terrific player. If he can go ahead and work something out with the Nets, I'm sure that would be nice. But the Nets look like they want to go ahead and restart. The Nets organization is a good organization with the leadership that they have, with the ownership. Um, Joe Tsai, and then you have Sean Marks, who is the head of basketball operations for the Nets. They were doing pretty well before the whole Kyrie and Kevin Durant thing came upon. And another thing to look at is Patty Mills declining his player option. Was it because of Kyrie Irving? Who knows? Um, but I don't think this is over with the Nets and Kyrie Irving. I would expect a trade. I would definitely expect the Nets to gain assets from both Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, whether it's this offseason or into next season. And that's what I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think. Comment below. If you did like this video, please click a thumbs up. If you want to know when my content does drop, please subscribe.